Sean Connery appears this afternoon as the infamous James Bond in The Spy's fourth installment of the series, You Only Live Twice. The Bond role changed Connery's life and career trajectory forever, but before he brought The Spy to screen, the Scot was in a Bond-like debacle himself. Connery's first appearance as the secret agent was in 1962's Dr. No, the debut film in the franchise's history. However, Connery had done a fair few films before this, one of which was Another Time, Another Place in 1958 alongside Lana Turner. On the James Bond A to Z podcast, hosts Tom Butler, Tom Wheatley and Brendan Duffy detailed the incredible situation Connery found himself in as a result of this role. Turner was already an established actress and Hollywood sex symbol, having risen to fame as a teenager in the 30s and 40s. At the time the film was being made, Turner was also in an unfortunate romance with Johnny Stompanato. Stompanato was a bodyguard and enforcer for well-known gangster Mickey Cohen and was reportedly abusing Turner. In the film, Turner played an American journalist who was having an affair with her much younger war correspondent colleague, played by Connery. As both actors had a sordid romantic history off-screen, it wasn't long until claims of an affair started to circulate. The movie was shot in 1957 in London, with the allegation that Turner was having an affair reaching overseas. As soon as Stompanato heard about the alleged affair he called Turner, reportedly threatening to kill or disfigure her. He then flew to London, determined to face Connery himself. Turner attempted to warn Connery, urging him to stay away from the set on a day where they were set to shoot a scene embracing on a couch. Connery ignored the advice and the cameras began rolling when Stompanato marched into the set with a pistol aimed at the soon-to-be James Bond. Unfortunately, Stompanato was unaware that barely 5 years earlier Connery had been competing in the bodybuilding competition Mr. Universe, and had a black belt in karate. Connery reportedly grabbed Stompanato's wrist and twisted it until the gun dropped, then floored him with one punch. "Don't miss," Turner called the police and Stompanato was swiftly deported for breaking the UK's gun laws. In an incredible twist, Stompanato would find his fate at the hands of Turner's teenage daughter the very next year. Turner's daughter, Cheryl Crane, was just 15 when she heard her mum and Stompanato arguing in the bedroom of their Beverly Hills home. Stompanato was allegedly making threats against Turner's life and, feeling threatened, Crane grabbed a knife in response. The gangster stormed out the bedroom and walked right into the knife, Crane said in a 2012 interview on CBS. The murder was ruled a justifiable homicide, although Stompanato's former employer vowed to get revenge for his death. Coincidentally, around the same time Connery was in Los Angeles to shoot a Disney movie and reportedly received a phone call from gangster Cohen or one of his men. The call demanded Connery leave town or face having a contract put on his life, and although he was unsure how serious it was, he reportedly said, "I didn't know what I was dealing with and I didn't see any point in discussing it." You Only Live Twice appears on Night TV this afternoon at 4:20 p.m.